Oy vey. Did you get the notification
What notification?
of my live?
Oh, you're good to go?
I'm going live right now.
On TikTok?
Nope. I'm on YouTube.
Oh, cool.
Good morning, Renee. I think this is first time in a long time we've actually been able to go back and forth. Hey, Megatron. Are you coming on? Come here. Come here. Yeah, I think they do. I think they do. I think they do. No. All right, you guys. Good morning. So I'm going to be hanging out for a bit. I would normally be going live on my TikTok, but due to some stupid circumstance, I can't go live until the 26th. So I figured I haven't gone live on here in a while, and I've been making some changes. Hey, Adia. Oh, this is an animal attack. They probably don't have to go. They probably don't have to go. We're good. I think they have to go. You're right. All right, you guys. So we're doing coffee and cards, which means that I have coffee and I have cards and a dead tablet, so I can't actually listen to music while I have you guys on. But the way that this works is you can do an energy exchange donation in the posted links. You can ask a question and get an in-depth answer with any of the services I provide. You can schedule them, and all the ways of contact are in the description. So I have 2 decks of cards here. It's going to be first come, first served. And yeah, we're going to be hanging out for a bit. Wish I could take you live on here with me, because I was taking people live on my TikTok, meeting really cool, interesting people, and showing some really awesome, interesting people that I know. So I know that I have a different background than the last time you saw me live. It's because I'm in Vermont, and I'm very happy to be in Vermont. Oh, here they go. All right, you guys. If you're chiming in, say hello. Let me know where you are in the world. And that is Emerson in agreeance. I want to see how big I can get this before my first session. So if you wouldn't mind sharing this with somebody who might benefit from it. I've been a reader for 24 years. Let's do this. What's been going on with everybody? Okay. Let's see. What is a message the person watching this needs to know? Absolutely, lots of changes. All right. So, who has a question that they want to have answered right now? The why, what's it leading to, the challenge, or what's something to look forward to? So, Adia, hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. Let's see. You were talking about lots of changes as I was pulling cards. And what I'm seeing with this is, seems like it's something that you can't get away from, not necessarily something that you want to do. This is not what you wished would have happened. And let's see. It's not a feeling of necessarily defeat, but almost having to kind of submit yourself. This is making somebody feel incredibly out of sorts. I don't know if you hear Jasper in the background, but Jasper has a lot to say about this. Ida. Yeah, there you go. And Renee, you think that you have met a divine counterpart. Okay, so I'm going to answer Ida, not Idia, Ida. And then I'm going to answer Renee. You want to know if this is somebody who you're supposed to have in your life right now. Everybody's a reflection of you. Jasper, get over here. Aha. You just want attention, I swear to God. Oh, come here. Come here. You look just like Garfield. I'd have him on camera, but he's a little finicky right now. You want to come on up? You want to make your star debut? Come on, show people the next Garfield. No? You're going to do the cat thing and almost do it. Oh, it's in the description. If you want to, that's great. It's an energy exchange of sorts, and I always appreciate it. Okay, so Ma. I don't think she can hear me. Staying with my mom until I find a place up here. Probably have this 3-bedroom by springtime, which would be great. Okay. What does Ida need to know about this? All right. Ida, this is going to be happening really fast. Temperance is everything being thrown up in the air. Lots of canceled plans are going to be coming. This is everything coming ahead. You wanted a fast result. This is it. It's going to create chaos. Temperance in reverse. This is a redirection for you. What's the redirection for Ida? To find a sense of peace and quiet and solitude right now. There's so much around you that is so unnecessary, and you feel like such, you feel super pushy and trying to get rid of what seems to be getting rid of all of it. Everything was causing a major sense of confusion. This is involving personal relationships, a multitude of relationships that are surrounding you. And I see that there's a coping behavior that is no longer suitable for you, and that you're really going to take the time to get over right now. So change behavior, and you're starting off from ground zero, square one with yourself. It's, yes, lonely, but you have to detox from it, which is never fun, but for you in your case is necessary. It's going to take time. You're going to find stability, yes, but you need to focus on why this has been a constant in your life, and don't wait on the end result. Yours is about the steps to get to the end result. And if you focus on the end result as you're getting through this, you're going to miss all the lessons that are going to be coming with it, which is necessary, because with these lessons, it's going to keep the confusion from the destination away, because it seems like this could have been done a long time ago. Why didn't it go through this way? There's a lot of issues with stepping on people's toes and wanting not to be seen as either combative or angry in their eyes. So this is incredibly frustrating for you, but it's necessary, and you're not going to have to deal with this again. I do feel like you're not going to be around the same crowd over the next few months. Okay. Renee, you want to know about this person who's entered your life. The Two of Cups is showing up, but it's shown up in reverse and it's shown up upright. We're going to get information on it and why it's going both ways for you right now. Okay. Confirmation. I'm glad that that was confirmation. Hey. All right, so who's holding themselves back? Yeah, that's not helpful. Hold on, I'm going to take you guys with me for a moment. I need to deliver a message. Mom, I don't know what's going on.
What?
I don't know what's going on, but Chantel wants you to know that Olivia's okay. That's in case you see a post. I don't know what's going on.
So that means that her test came out fine.
I don't know. She said if you see her post, she wanted you to know that Olivia's fine.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, just let me know because I'm not sure what's going on. Family stuff. I've been in Vermont for about 3 weeks now. And it's been rather interesting. So, Renee, to get back to your question, by the way, thank you. This is actually a karmic. This is not divine counterpart. This is somebody who is getting you into the next cycle. I don't really like their energy. It's third party situation, F-boy type energy. I don't care if they're spiritual. This is somebody who, you know, you find them in every type of community. This person seems to be timid, shy. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. And I don't think that they're of supportive energy. So I want to know why this karmic has shown up in your life. Seems like it's been nothing but a fight. All right. Yeah, right? I know exactly how that can seem, Renee. All right, so why did this karmic show up in her life? Because there's something that you need to let go of and you need to embrace some sort of pain in your life. I do know part of your story. I do. And this I do feel like is part of it. It's you making decisions based off the past and cutting away numerous people with the future decision. And then we have the two swords on the bottom. You have to learn how to start making decisions for yourself and not giving it away to the other person, which this seems like a power play dynamic. I don't like this energy and how it's been thrusted upon you. You don't need this combativeness. You don't need this extra pain. Good morning, Alexandra. These are people who don't necessarily mean to cause problems, but it's always waiting for the other shoe to drop with them. So for you, it's about adapting to change and you having to make the call and not wait for the other person to do it, not wait for their good graces in something which I don't feel is something that you're comfortable with doing. So what's it going to take for you to be like, you know what, F around and find out? What's Renee gonna have to do? All right, you are gonna get confrontational, and I see that you are probably going to pull the cord on this immediately. And what I see is not blocking them or anything like that, just kind of putting them in their place and ghosting that type of energy. And I see that this is going to create trouble because this person kind of loves this stupid chase. I see the breakdown happening. I see the break in communication happening. I see the upset happening. And I see this person suddenly wanting to play. No, that's stupid. You're going to find out their secret and how they have been very reputation oriented. And I say that like they want to be known as the good guy, but you see through their bull crap, they're like, oh God, no, not this. Yeah, they're not going to be able to pass go with you. This is such a stupid game of them. So, my dear, what are you going to get after you see this person reveal their true colors? No, the pleasure's all mine. What are you going to get when this person reveals their true colors and you finally kick them to the curb, which I do see that you are going to be doing. You are making that decision. You're not being like, well, I guess. No, you're about to be very loud with them. Okay. What comes after this for Renee? It seems very empowering. All right, so all of these flipped out. Let's see. Ooh, tower moment. What's this tower moment about? All right, you're going to be very playful after all of this, Renee. So I see kind of this brute-like energy coming through for you. I see it's like you're going to be following that energy outside of this relationship. I actually feel like you're going to get out and about and you're not going to be holding yourself down in a low-key area. I see travel coming in. I don't think it's long or, going across country. I think that you're maybe just going to go out and have some fun and maybe you're just going to go meet up with some friends, some local friends. I see that there's another hopeful that's coming around, and this is somebody who I feel like they're actually going to be changing, causing a positive kind of stress in your life. I see intimidation coming through because they seem like they're too much fun, and you just made a decision to not be around anybody. But this person is... this is going to be a different playful energy that's going to bring out a very girly-like energy. And the only way that I'm saying that is you're going to feel like a stupid kid again. You know, teenager, wanting to write your name, having a total crush. But this feels more outgoing and playful. And I see you being scared crapless and pumping the brakes on it. Be like, listen, no, not time. So... this is going to be one that you pump the brakes on and you push away from and you take at a snail's pace and really make the effort to have some alone time. This person, I don't see this energy going away. I do feel like the incoming one has potential, but you're pumping the brakes on it. This is going to take a long time for you to overcome, and I actually very thoroughly enjoy this. If you rush this incoming one, you're going to feel resentful of it, which I think you'll be aware of. You really want this new sense of unattached freedom, but also kind of like the dating game. So that's where we're at with that. Hey, Sunny Girl, you're a new sub? Well, I hope that you enjoy the show. So I have not been recording on this for months. I have not done the Daily Tarot and Oracle, and it's because of some absolute unhinged person who ended up being a stalker. I had to actually, oh, thank you, Renee. I had to shut down for a bit, but I'm working on coming back with it. So it's going to be picking up here. I'm changing the direction of the channel, so we'll see what's up with that. Hey, so what'd she say?
They're in the hospital right now.
Yeah, what happened?
Louie has a high fever and a lump in her stomach.
Oh, so it might be a hernia.
Or something to do with her kidney.
Oh, okay.
So they'll keep us posted.
Okay. All right. So, might be an infection, you think?
Yeah, might be an infection.
Okay.
So she's in her hospital bed, and Matt and Chantel.
Are they okay?
Yeah.
Is this common?
Not since she had heart operation,
Okay.
but she's been having a fever for the past few weeks.
She
I
doesn't
don't
seem
know.
puffy. Like, she didn't seem overly puffy when we saw her, so I wasn't really thinking that there was any sort of drainage issue. I don't know.
I don't know, we'll find out
Okay.
sometime today.
Okay. All right. That sucks. Well, she'll be okay.
Yeah, she will.
Thank you. And I'm glad that, able to
What's
get.
that?
Well, thank you, and I'm glad that she was able to tell you that.
Yeah, well, I called her.
Okay. All right.
I called Chantel.
Yeah, she started calling during a live, and because I just started and I couldn't take it, and then I saw that the message of tell you that everything's okay. All right, so what's going on?
Yeah, I think her mom took down the post that she put on there.
Oh, God. Okay. All right.
All right. Have fun.
Oh, yeah, tons of fun.
You coming?
My brother has a daughter, Olivia, absolute sweetheart. Oh, thank you for your donation, Renee. That was sweet. Thank you. My brother has a daughter, absolute sweetheart, absolute clone of her mother. And she was born with not a fully developed system. So she has one functioning kidney. And there is actually this thing that they're going to have to do to have it replaced. So everybody that we know is going to end up being tested. Obviously, I would give it to her. Anybody in their right mind would give a child a kidney. So there is something that's going on right now, not sure what it is, and we're just, obviously they're going to figure out what's going on, take the next step, and going to take care of little Olivia. She's 4 years old. She's an absolute doll. So, a lot going on. But yeah, thank you for your prayers, Sunny. Thank you for your prayers, Renee. I'm sure they will love to hear that, and I'll definitely tell them. So, did anyone have any question that they wanted to look into? I'm, again, building this channel up in kind of a new direction. I'm posting the minis on here. I will be going live, which being unable to go live on TikTok is kind of a blessing in disguise because I've neglected this channel for a little bit and I haven't liked that. Jasper. Absolutely, Sunny Girl. So if first come, first serve, ask a question. If you want to make an energy exchange donation, that's greatly appreciated. Ask your question. How do you donate on here? There's the links in the description. And I think, let's see, I'm going to be on for a bit. I'm going to be on till probably noon Eastern Standard Time. So, and then I might be going live again on my Instagram later. Should I go live on Instagram later or keep it to YouTube today?
YouTube.
All right, today we're keeping on YouTube. So may I ask why my friend Brian suddenly came out of his shell towards me? He's acting a bit flirty. Gee willikers, I wonder, Sunny. Okay, but we're gonna look into this. What's Brian's deal? What's Brian's intentions towards Sunny? They've been really working on themselves. They're not in sync with you right now, and I think that they really want to make the effort. I think that you've been horrendously intimidating to them, so this is something that they've had to build the courage to do. They're afraid of being shot down. What is this? They feel very suave. I don't think that it's going to be consistent, though. Oh, yeah. It's not going to be consistent. I think they're trying to figure out who they are. And I don't necessarily have the best feeling about this. I feel like they're trying to be something that they're not. And I think that they love this new version of themselves, but it's just a version of themselves. And this is somebody who wants to go out and have fun with you. And it's not necessarily about It's not necessarily about getting you on lockdown. It's really about kind of having a party situation going on with you and getting wild with you. Yeah, that shy version, I feel like somebody told him to fake it until he makes it, and he's just running with it right now. So he's not acting shy, and he would probably close right off. Good morning, Catherine Starr. Can I just yeah, of course. But of course. So I don't feel like this part of his personality is going to last. It is going to bottom at some point, and he is going to probably get a little bit more calm and reserved. I don't know if you have ever seen Bedazzled, either the one from the 70s or the one with Brendan Fraser from the early 2000s. This shy, reserved guy suddenly gets in touch with, the devil, and the devil gives him everything that he wants, and he builds up all this confidence, and he can have anything that he wants, and he's coming towards this one woman. He can't get her, but he comes out of his shell enough to know what he does want, and he, in that moment when he lets her go, wishes her well. The person who's really what he's calling out for just kind of shows up in his life. I feel like this is what's going on with Brian, and he's figuring out what the polarities of his personality what it is, and what he's capable of, and what he genuinely wants when he learns how to let loose and find that balance. And I think that's what you're probably going to be able to expect. So what is the potential future and direction of this connection for these two? It seems very favorable. I don't think that Brian's going to be leaving your life. I think that you guys are actually going to be a very strong team. Yeah, Brian actually has soulmate energy. He has the Temperance card. Oh, of course. Yes, Catherine, I'll add you to the list. So I think that you and Brian are going to have a very long journey together. That's great. You guys can be the best of friends. I think that you guys might cross a line soon. And I think that you both might thoroughly enjoy this connection. My only concern is jumping the gun too soon right now and bottoming out. Oh, yeah, no. Soulmates show up in many ways, shapes, forms, color, size, dynamics. It's all relevant. This could be your best friend since you grew up. This could be the person next door. It could even be a coworker, a pet. It could be anybody. But this is somebody who it's a sense of coming home, and it's a sense of stability. And there's no real worry of it going away. And I see that here. You guys do have the potential to jump ship and have this fall on its face. I don't think that that would destroy the connection. I see that this would just keep you guys at a separation. And also, I think that it'll bring out the fighter in you guys. So I think that you guys are going to keep trying at developing a relationship in this. So take your time. There's a lot of passion behind this. Yeah. You and Brian need to not try and stay in some sort of neat little box. You two are very non-traditional, and you guys need to have a unique set of rules for yourself, because the way that you two came to be and came to be besties is very unique and special. I don't see that this is going to be heading towards the altar. I think that you guys need to figure out where you guys stand. And you're very intimidating, and they're afraid of ticking you off. So go easy on them. I know. Hey, Leona. Yeah, you're not dating right now, but I don't think that'll stay the case. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Keep telling me, are you trying to convince me or yourself that you're just friends? I said what I said. Alrighty. What the creeping crap is happening? So you need direction in your love life. Okay, Catherine Story, I got you, girl. I got you. What does she need to know about her love life right now? All right, let's shuffle these bad boys again. I feel like it needs to. Oh, pleasure's all mine. And I'm going to be building this in a new fashion, so I love that you are going to be sticking around. What does Catherine Starry need to know about love? Oh, crap. Okay. So there's been enough pain surrounding a very toxic masculine emperor in your life who could not compose themselves nor make a move. I don't care what the gender identity of this is. This is somebody who's toxic masculinity. And what I see here is finally making the change, finally able to get away from it. But now it's gun shy and getting into any sort of loving relationship and completely filled with doubt. You have this unbridled passion and it's like you're about to explode with it. You are so afraid of giving this to the wrong person again that you're just sitting there like a pressure cooker. And what I see here is this has demolished at least a few potential relationships in your life. Those would have been positive karmic relationships. I don't feel like they would have been painful lessons, but I feel like there is a new, very passionate start coming out of absolutely nowhere. It's literally feeling like it's going to plop in your life. So I see this as not being difficult. Difficulties are not going to arise for a while, and everything is just going to be kind of calm and going smooth. Yeah. No, I can see that, but it's only because you're terrified because this jack arse traumatized you. So, what is the lesson for Miss Catherine Story? Oh, we got some lessons going on here. Okay, so what is this? What is this about? No, it's one of the three. All right, so that's about growth and seeing yourself and having the payoff. All right, what you had to learn from Tweedledum over there was not to have somebody validate that you are growing, that you're amazing, that the payoff doesn't come through their validation because you keep waiting on the fence for somebody to see Catherine as great, and all you're being surrounded by is D-bags who are getting some sort of benefit from your continual greatness, your continual growth. You are somebody who feels like they have no options because this is what the past has led you to believe, but this is, they wanted to keep you on this low constant energy so they wouldn't lose you. No, it's, your worth is not defined by their actions. In fact, it should undermine it because they've wanted to keep you in the same space so that you wouldn't move beyond them because they felt like this is like the best that they were going to get, which again, that's an insult to you. You have plenty of options, and Tweedledum and the three morons were holding you back with this. So yeah, the lesson was that. So what can you expect moving on from these schmoes? Ooh. You're not going to be happy with somebody who keeps doing the same thing and has no spontaneity and who runs hot and cold with you. You are going to feel safe and secure with somebody who is constant and who's not going to constantly derail your plans, and who's constantly going to feed into your anxieties. And also, no stalkers, no people who are toxic POSs who are, watching and be like, I see what you're doing, and this is not good. You're not unstable, and you're not out of your mind with any of this. You're being gaslit horrendously. Okay. So what's coming after this? She's done hearing that she's a problem in this. The problem is she's surrounded by morons. All right, you, Catherine, hold yourself back right now. Hold yourself back from any real connection. I don't see anybody around you who's playing right. Let's see. There's something involving karmic balance with the main source of your problems, the main emperor in reverse. I feel like there's a plan that you need to take action on moving forward with them. And I see that this is going to be somebody who creates problems for you in the future. So this is somebody who you're going to have to work to get away from. The Ace of Pentacles is slow moving energy. It's a start, and also it's a need of financial security right now, which I see the anxiety coming in. So it's going to be an issue getting away from that energy, but it's going to cause a tower moment. So once the ball's rolling, it's going to be happening fast. And that's where you see all your opportunities opening up, none of which are involving you in a loving relationship. It involves you getting away from pieces of crap like this and starting to take care of yourself, which I think it's going to be hard for you to start the new chapter because you are nervous, because this was so much of your identity. But I see a major breakup and breakthrough coming your way, and it's only going to be a minor setback. This person is going to teach you how to juggle numerous things, and you're going to be juggling numerous things in order to get away from it. But I see strength and building an empire that is coming for you. So it is going to be time alone. It's a lot of messages about learning how to get away from these people and just breaking that cycle and learning how to build yourself up and take care of yourself in this, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially even. So I hope that you understand that, and that I hope that that was helpful. That was a very difficult message. I don't like those energies that are around you. Alexandra. Don't forget, tomorrow, 11 a.m. Just wondering what you're seeing right now, or is there something I need to know? All right, Spirit, what is the message that Alexandra needs to know? Boop. There we go. You're welcome, Catherine Starry. Oh, well, I'm glad that it was well received. It's going to be a roller coaster, but you're going to be absolutely fine. And I think that you're going to be incredibly strong, unbreakable, and empowered, and very well off. Not on anyone else's accord, though, by your own. All right, so what does Alexandra need to know right now? You're not seeing the... you're not going to see the payoff immediately from this new start that you have. It's everything that you want. It's everything that's coming to the surface. In this transition, you still haven't let your past go, which is, it's not stopping you from moving forward. What it is doing is, it's keeping you hooked on to people that you shouldn't be hooked on to. So the advice for that, what does Alexandra need to do? Because she's in two worlds. She's in two worlds right now, and she's giving half of herself to each. How is she going to deal with this situation? What's the advice? you're gonna need some positive juju getting into this. You're gonna have to be firm. That's going to cause a wave of insecurity with you. I see nervousness and shaking coming into this, but you're going to have to be stubborn. You're going to have to draw the line, and you're going to have to end something right now. The Ten of Swords is something is long dead in the water, and you know this. You know that you've built your stability on this, and that it's no longer viable for you. And you know that this has been causing a good portion of your problems. And what it's been doing is I feel like you're waking up with anxiety because of it, because it's this fear of what happens if and when you let this go. Are you just going to have nothing at all after this? And it's almost like you choose to deal with the pain rather than the unknown in this. You don't need to be right there. The final straw was there was something that completely blew your mind recently about this situation, and it's something that you didn't want to hear, and I feel it went right through your head. It almost feels like being shot, but you weren't shot. It just, whatever it was that you had heard recently went right through you, and that was like the final straw. So it's like trying to recover from that news and still wondering if this is something that you can handle. Again, it's either you feel like you either have to handle this or it's, nothing else after this. And that's definitely not the case. But whatever your situation is, it's not going to come back, and it is, for all intents and purposes, dead and in the water. So to let it go and to recognize that, what's this going to bring in for her afterwards? Believe it or not, this is a sense of strength, wholeness, and isolation. I see that. I see you reconnecting with somebody from the past over this. I see a lack of love investment coming from you, but I see somebody from the past who you're very passionate about coming back. Let's see. King of Pentacles. So we're looking at an earth energy, so Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rise, or even time frame. But I'm getting a very strong Taurinian energy about this person, and I think that they are very self-contained, and I think that they have their priorities straight, and I think that this person is going to give you room to grow. I actually see something coming in that is going to be stable for you, but I feel like this has to approach you rather than you give your love to it. So it's going to take a while to win you over. Hey, Adna. And this is going to be growing through time. You have to make a choice with it, though. And I see that you need to jump on this. Good morning, Angela. Oh, hi from Romania. I'm in Vermont in the US right now. I would love to visit Romania. All right. So, Alexandra, make a move on this. You're going to be making that decision, but make a move on it. And let this person pull you out of the old world and into the present world. I see that it's going to take a while for you to wake up from it, though. Yeah. You have to let this past die off. You're going to be going through a hard time in dealing with that, but somebody is going to be there as part of your recovery. And it's like things keep trying to close this off for you. So I hope that that's helpful. You're not stuck. You have to see this at a new angle and see that it's run its course. And I think then that's when the stress of this entire situation, the full feeling of completion, will come into play. You're welcome. I hope that it was well received, even though it's a challenge. Know that there is a major light in this that is going to be growing in potential. Somebody from the past, the Taurinian, I want you to tell me who that could be in Messenger. Okay. Does anyone else have any questions? Let's see what's up. Oof. All right. Anna, what is up? Doing coffee and cards. Will love come in? I am single. All right. What does Adna need to know? These cards don't want to shuffle. So there's that. What does Adna need to know about their love life? Why are they single right now? What is the driving force? You've been avoiding doing your shadow work for relationships. When you do that, it's actually going to be a silver lining. I see confidence coming through. There's decisions in your life that you have been refusing to make. You have been procrastinating. You've been avoid working on yourself. I think that this might strike a raw nerve with you. So why has Adna been refusing to do their shadow work? What about it is so terrifying? I think that you're afraid of facing all the lies and deception that you have been affected by. And I think that you focus very well on the task at hand and keeping yourself busy. So you keep yourself busy with the external world, and the internal world has been suppressed and kind of put in a corner and sitting in a timeout. Okay, so work. And also, I think that you're afraid of getting angry at every single person that you know and giving everybody the giant F you and going off to do your own thing. And I think that you are afraid of facing the hurt that will go along with that, which I totally get. It can be unwaveringly painful. So that's why you're currently single. But what do you need to do in order to, oh, let me show you what I'm working with right here. I'm working with these cards. And I feel like you are the King of Pentacles. I don't care about what the gender is. This is the masculine aspect of you. Yeah, well, don't worry. It's all part of the process. So what does Adna need to do right now? Put yourself out there to actually have a relationship. You do have the potential to get into a relationship almost immediately. I see that love is out there for you. Love is actually around you currently. It's just you are not open to it. You're missing all these very blatant signs that somebody is giving you and that somebody would be a wonderful relationship for you. This could be in person. This could even be online. So I'm going to keep these off to the side. You have to put yourself out there. You don't want any relation? Then that's why you're single, goof. But let's see. Yeah. So the Queen of Swords in reverse over top of that. You feel like you do not have any positive choices for a relationship around you. Like you are surrounded by nothing but schmucks. And you don't want to waste any of your time on that. Okay, I can get that. That's understandable. This is what came out over top of it. All right, so where would the better option be? All right. So I would, for you, I would seek somebody who is outside the area or who's maybe even foreign, because everybody who's around you is giving you the same story, the same spiel, and it seems like the same insecurities, the same story. Nobody's working on themselves. So you don't want a relationship. I get it. You feel like you have no options. And yeah, you're surrounded by the same type of person. The person that you want is going to use their full potential. So you have the Judgment card. I still see hope for a relationship, but you need to get out and apparently travel or meet people online, which is perfectly acceptable. You want the Jamie Fraser character. I completely get that. I actually watched that series with my significant other. And yeah, I totally get that. And that they have some pretty intense fights and making up sessions. What are your thoughts?
Outlander.
Oh, I love Outlander. Such a good series. I have to watch season 6. We have to watch season 6. Man, that's a good series. All right. So, anyone else have any questions? You're welcome. You have to tell me how your weekend went with your graduation, madame. Come in Romania. Well, we are looking to travel the world, so we're just waiting on a final passport, and then we are down for it. Yeah, I wanted you to tell me how this weekend was. I saw the pictures and you looked so stinking happy, Angela. You must be so proud. You have every reason to be proud. You are so awesome. Anna, tell me, what is one of your favorite things about that series? All right. Why the hecking heck has this Joe Schmo not told Angela how he feels? Why is this like opening up a pickle jar? He's afraid that it won't be enough, and he's afraid that you aren't going to feel the same way, or that maybe he doesn't feel the same way with you. So maybe it's the fact that the yolks might not be completely equally yoked. And this is this fear of letting somebody down, not sure where somebody stands. So he's not sure where he stands with you, and he's not thinking that it's going to be on the same level. So this might be going through a change at the moment. Justice is in reverse, and I think that this is a change that is being avoided, which I see that you two are probably going to cut to the chase and get down to funky business. I said what I said. It fixes everything. Yeah, that's great. That's great advice. Not really though. Jason, does sex fix everything?
Mm-hmm.
You heard it from the horse's mouth. All right, so stay away from a giant game of I Love You Chicken. Yeah, well, you wanna know what? I would take it easy right now. No physical intimacy. Hey, Usara132. Welcome to the show. No physical intimacy right now until you guys kind of work through this hump, because if that is the case, you guys both might retract and feel rejected by each other, which would be emotionally on an intimate level kind of low-key traumatizing, because it's like, was it that bad? No, you we don't need to do that. But I do see that you two are going to be going through a major shift, and this is going to involve energies that are pulled apart. And I don't see it going anywhere at the moment. So you guys are probably going to have to deal with shadow work before you come back together. Yeah. And I think that you're going to be the initiator of it. I see upside down feminine energy who's finally gotten restless and who's calling somebody out. And I think that that is when you get the Lovers card. Very interesting. So you guys are going to be going through a wave. And I also think that it's the stress of the holidays. God, it's like the movie Love Actually between you guys. Just shut up and tell each other that you love each other. But again, if you jumped on that in the moment, it's going to be, I don't think I'm ready. Load of crap. So annoying. Anyone else have a question that they want to look into? I'm here for a bit. Usara, if you have any questions, or if you guys, even if you have questions not for tarot, but for like coaching, that would be awesome. Can you please channel a message from Yassine to me on love? What does Usara need to know about love? It's time to start growing. Lessons have been learned for you. You've been forced to move on, and now it's time for you to get in touch with the divine feminine aspect of yourself. The loving, the nurturing, the caring, the caressing, the soft aspects of love, not necessarily action-oriented, but rather create a safe nest for love to kind of bask in. You are dealing with something that is coming to a close in your life after a lot of harsh lessons. A lot of change, and I know that that's something that is keeping you up at night. It's really affecting you on an emotional and mental level. Nobody knows the battle that you are going through and how all of your sense of safety rests on it, and it's like you don't know how or what to keep around you because nothing feels right anymore. I feel like there is a major chance from blossoming, but you also have to work on healing, and that's going to allow for the blossoming, and you have to cover yourself with that. You need to go into the cocoon and come undone. This is going to be a painful process, but it's time for you to love and nurture on yourself and blossom in that form. The changes that you've been going through, nobody can read you anymore because you've put on such a poker face. You're coming undone internally. There's a lot of healing that needs to be done right now. You're very loved, but you have a process in shedding that you have to do. So after that, after you have gone through the cocooning phase, what does Usara need to know? Your struggle is going to come to the light, and I see that you're going to be on a new track with love. And it feels like, oh, this is good. It feels very fast moving. This is going to take off fast, and it feels like a newfound energy source for you, a newfound passion. I see a soulmate coming out of nowhere with you. This is somebody who you recognize immediately. And I feel like this is somebody that you've incarnated with multiple times. So I really feel like you're going to be having a bout of love at first sight, or passion at first sight, unbridled attention at first sight. If this person is very feminine and laid back, then yes, it is him. And men can be very feminine. We all have feminine and masculine inside of us, and we usually form a yin yang. We find what is going to be balancing us out. If it's more grounded like us, then yes, we are more balanced, our masculine, feminine. If he's more feminine, this means that you're stepping into the more masculine aspect. And yes, very sensitive, masculine individual that you'll be dealing with. And it feels like everything moving forward very smoothly. But again, I can't stress this enough. It's going to be fast after you finish the cocooning stage. And it seems like this is not going to be sustainable. That's because you guys don't require that much work. And you guys are very quick to have mountains out of molehills and create problems for yourself where there really is none. You two are very easygoing in the future. So, you want to know what? If it's too easy, ride that wave and don't wonder if you're doing something wrong, because this is kind of perfect for you. Oy vey. Let yourself be put on a pedestal. I hope that was helpful. What gets Catherine Starry excited about life again? We're figuring it out. I'm shuffling, man. Oh, I'm glad that that was helpful. No, you said it perfectly fine. Thank you. I'm glad that that was touching. So what's going to get you excited for life again? Putting you is, weirdly enough, fighting, learning how to fight. There's a lot of masculine energy around this. You being almost a vigilante, that's really what it feels like, because you're calm, cool, collected, as cool as a cucumber, very stubborn. Then you're dealing with the King of Swords in reverse. This is somebody who's a mess, who's an a-hole, who doesn't have their ducks in a row. And I feel like this is a karmic meeting, and you're going to put somebody in their place. I feel almost like this venomous just outpour from you. And it feels like you've been wound up for a while. There's a major urge for release in your life. And as you let that go, as you are combative, I see your confidence and your daring nature just go through the roof. It's like almost a natural high that's coming in for you. I almost want to have you, okay, you want to go on to whatever music platform you have and look up Christina Aguilera's Fighter. I think that that would be an awesome song for you to hang on to. I really should charge this thing. You know. No. Catherine, you're going to learn how to be a true phallic type. Have you ever been pushed to the brink of being backed into a corner and having somebody just try and rile you up with that? Yeah, that is what's going to push you out of your normal nature. Somebody who's relentless, who doesn't let you cower, who doesn't give up, and who's exhausted you to all extremes, and you're just finally like, you want to know what? You want to mess around? Let's mess around. And I think that you're probably one of the scarier people when that happens, because it's not in your nature and you don't know when enough is enough, and you're going to make a damn good impression. So that's what you're going to be doing. I would not want to have to deal with it. It would not be fun. You're a Leo? Oh, okay. Yeah. What I love about the Leo energy is like super dramatic. Are you seeing this? Are you kidding me? And just going all off. I know that because you're my astrological neighbor. My brother is a cusp. So, you know, you're like, are you seeing this? And then me being your neighbor, I'm like, did you see that? very interesting. Ooh. Angela, I got your message right now. I cannot wait to read the entire thing. Catherine, I would want to see your rising sign and your moon sign and your Mars too. So if you have like your birth date and time and location, send it to me. I want to look at your chart. Not in Messenger, but oh, you have a Leo rising and ascent. All right, so you're a Leo, Aries. You're a Leo, and an Aries. How are you not in the news or not like on some, watch list? That is scary. That is not something that you mess with. I think the only more intimidating sign that I have ever seen was one of my friends who's a triple Capricorn, and them on the phone was so off-putting. You are? Oh my God, you're on. Okay. You are. That's hilarious. Oh man. Does anyone have any more questions? You can always book a session with me, and my list of services are on my website. Everything is in the description. You can make an energy exchange donation. You can book a session. You can reach out, and, see what might be right for you. I'm going to be coming on here periodically. I really have an idea about how I want to change the channel. You'll send the details on Instagram. Good. Thank you. Because, I don't want it to be public on here. And I'll probably end up screenshotting about 60 screenshots and sending them to you to just be like, look. The Chiron is usually what keeps you in a box until you learn how to fight. So for instance, I think mine's in Gemini in the 4th house. So that's very family oriented, overcoming family challenges and then being like that confident boss type energy, which that's in the process. So if nobody else has any questions, I think I'm gonna go on a different platform for an hour. I think I'll go on Instagram. We'll see.